it's just the heaviest guttural breathing you've... Oh, I'm way over. No wait, it's heavy guttural breathing. Very... I'm always two characters over. Alright, the commercial cells. You hear only the scraping of yeah. If you stay here, you might be safe. Or maybe you could get a look outside if you're feeling lucky. Too many ellipses. Alright. Sorry, that took forever to type, but Excelsior. Alright, I'm interested to see what, oh wait, oh shoot, I fixed, nothing. I came up here to fix something earlier and I fixed nothing. So instead I'll come up here and fix something. So the spacing between hark and the, and heavy and, I'll be forthright. This is event type 0, so if you get eaten, it was not my decision. It was the fates that that chose that. So, all right. What? Now there are no actions. There are no actions. I might have done that accidentally. I might have accidentally done that to myself. Maybe. Hold on, I'll look into that in a second. All right, but wait, the thing about intro text, I have to right. So interest, yeah, right. So this, I forgot to add a space character here. Yeah. All right, so that'll fix the stupid spacing thing. And then what was the other thing that I was oh yeah, did I take out because I used to set the actions up here, but did I just take that out? Because if I took that out, I'm a dumb person. Participation list. Yeah, I might have done that, which was not my finest moment. So right, yeah, so for the, where do we add in the actions? New have actions, yeah, derp. Alright, so we're getting there. I think we're getting a lot closer, you guys. Yes. We're making progress. Alright, so participation list dot blah blah dot actions index li dot lower dot no equals 0, right? And so the other place where we're doing this down here should be fine. Wait. Yeah. So this was the other place that we were setting it, which is also fine, because we need to set this with the bonus dictionary values, because up front we don't have any values. So, all right, once again, let's give this another shot. Let's see if you guys get eaten. So it turns out you weren't as lucky as you hoped, is the bad news. But here, let me restart the script real quick, and then I'll figure out what that means. Oh, did anyone level up? No, okay. The Ghost Dictionary is freaking out. Ooh, that creeps me out, because the Ghost Dictionary is, The Ghost Dictionary is how we, make it so that players aren't accidentally in the, make it so that we're keeping track. Alright, I won't worry about that right now. But it's like, when I was changing how like players get added and removed from the game, like that might have been when I broke it, which would be that thing that I've compared to spinal surgery, and it's not something that I want to mess up. All right. Uh, um, uh, Oh, hey, Trent Sterling, how's it going? Sorry. I'm at that phase where I'm like just trying to like slog my way through bugs, so I have no clue what I'm I know I shouldn't say I've literally no clue. I'm kind of, oh yeah, I'm in the zone, not paying as close attention to that as I could. And now I have to figure out what yeah, no, I was actually just thinking to myself, now I have to figure out what it means that you were not lucky. Um, uh, oh yeah, okay, wait. So uh, so so somewhere in camp, a pot clatters to the ground, and suddenly the breathing stops. Uh, 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 the walls of tent posts tremble as giant footsteps draw closer. I'm like staring at the character limit as I type. Uh, so oh yeah, yeah. So right now there are two creatives in game, right? Because you have the same Twitter name as you do. Oh yeah, I guess it would be hard to tell if they weren't both on screen at the same time. But I think you have two characters in the game right now. It's because I don't have account linking in. Technically, you can answer with both Twitter and Twitch, but it thinks you're two different people. I do plan on fixing that at some point, or I plan on like once I get this working, one of the next things I plan on implementing is a way for you to, and it's like half implemented, but I need to actually implement the commands where basically on Twitter you'll tweet at Trusty Bard saying I am creative, right? And then in Twitch you say the same thing. You say I am at creative, blah blah. Yeah, so yeah, you have two characters in the game right now. And then so when that happens, once you've done that, Trusty Bard will tweet back at you saying like it worked, like you're linked, like you know, yeah, whatever. And then whenever you play the game, it'll always go with whichever of your characters has the higher experience points. And like once it picks one, then that's the character that will keep getting experience points. So in this case, it's your Twitch account, of course, because you know you've been playing on Twitch for a lot longer. And then so then no matter which account you play with, it'll always count the same character, and you won't have two characters in game. It'll just represent you as one character. Yeah, that's the idea. I don't have an explanation for the like why there's a clone of you. I guess this is like your astral projection or something. I don't know. All right, so uh, uh, what, what the what? Um, uh, what the what? Uh, yeah. So wait, is day breaking? Uh, you uh, now it's getting light out. You could try to run, uh, uh, or uh, or uh, or sorry, or or uh, stay still and try to get a grip of the situation. Excelsior. Sorry these event texts are turning into like paragraphs. I just I since I can't hit since I'm having difficulty fitting it all into one tweet. I keep on I'm like, oh well, I guess it has to be two, and I'm like, well, if it's two, then I have 280 characters to work with. um, okay, yeah, no, I try and answer questions. The only time I try and answer questions facetiously is when I think I'm getting a troll question. But if you're asking honest questions, I'm happy to answer. So, uh, the whole reason why I stopped in the stream, popped into learn. Okay, yeah, yeah. I'm happy to answer whatever my yeah, and like game dev questions, I'm very happy to answer. And then like any other questions, I might answer depending on what mood I'm in. um, uh, oh wait, I forgot to set the event type. Fortunately, I changed it so that I can actually change the event type on the fly, in case I make that exact mistake. So, oh, oh, wait a second. Oh, wait, I just realized something. I introduced a bug or like possibly a crash when I did that. I'm not gonna hit the crash. I'm gonna fix the crash instead. Oh yeah, what happened with Whoa! Look, more things are evaluating. Wait a second. Only one person. Oh my gosh! You guys, did someone tweet run? Because only one person in chat said still, and we have two entrants, which means I'm guessing. Well, okay, now someone else said run in chat. I'm guessing it actually read someone from Twitter. That is exciting. Um, so, whoops. Uh, yeah, creative. All right. So when I end this event, actually before I end this event, I'm gonna fix that thing that I just mentioned, so that I don't forget. But yeah, I think when we end this event, if you know how it does the like how much experience you gain thing, if one of those like you gained experience things pops out of at creative, not just creative, but at creative, the noobish looking one, that represents creative's Twitter account, then that could be really good. And so we will. Oh yeah, and another thing that I think should already be working is yeah, we're getting multiple participation data files. So I'm actually just going to delete the old one that is crufty and doesn't make any sense, because that one's crufty and doesn't make any sense. I'll probably want to. Oh yeah, look, creatives. Ah, wait, hold on. It says creative. It doesn't say at creative. Oh, okay, okay. Uh, right. That was the previous event. That it shouldn't say. It shouldn't say that. And then also creative did participate in this event. So actually, yeah. So the participation data that's generated from this event, which hasn't been generated yet because the event isn't over yet, but right. No. Okay. So so the yeah the participation data blah, 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 participation data should also blah blah blah, et cetera, et cetera. All right. Let me just fix this bug real quick, and then I'll and then we can see if it all worked. And we can either be legitimately excited or horribly disappointed and go cry or about whatever. No. Where is it? It's at the No, yeah, it's near here. It's like it's at the wait, yeah, create event. Yeah, right. Okay, so right, so conclude event. So global pev type. If so cur ev, yeah. We do like global cur ev, right? Okay. So if right. Okay, this write in business, which just doesn't. Oh yeah, for one thing interesting, that's dumb. Okay, so if if uh if cur oh yeah, actually no, global pev type. Whoops, what am I doing? Global pev type. If cur ev dot type is greater than or equal to 0 and pev type dot get is greater than or equal to 0. Yeah, then we can do that. Because we can't change the event type if the event type was not one of the 6 event types. If it was a special event type, then we can't. Do I have any kind of reconnect feature with my Twitch bot, or does it just disconnect and exit? I think my bot actually crashes at certain like if the chat server goes down, I think my bot crashes. I don't think like the entire thing crashes. I think the data thread crashes, and then it just kind of idles. And I haven't fixed that because I'm not like a networky type of programmy type of guy per se. Like that's definitely not my strength. So it's always been like one of those things that like, oh, maybe I should do that. But it's only happened like 3 times in the past like 4 months. And when you consider that I'm running this bot for like 40 hours a week most weeks, that's, is pretty good uptime in that regard. So yeah, I'm not doing anything special with it. I'm basically just like, I'm just doing like the socket connect thing, and then just like most of the time it just works, and I don't have to worry about it. Um, uh, yeah, one nice thing is that even when my network traffic like dips and drops and like is not great, then it still whoop. I should have stopped the event before I got greedy. What the heck just happened there? Key error? Oh. What? What just happened there? Key error at 2 blurbity blurbs. Oh yeah, so the other funny thing about what the script is doing is there should now be, yeah, these are players from the internet or players from Twitter. So wait, 293. Oh, that was the other thing I was gonna do. I was gonna when I save out Twitter players, uh, I was gonna oh yeah, how's your project coming along, by the way? I gotta check it out sometime because the other day I guess you must have mentioned me on your stream or something because a few people came in and were like, hey, uh, yeah, and yeah, I heard like, yeah, I heard you have like the basics up and running now, so I'm psyched to check that out sometime. Yeah, so the other thing I should probably do is like save out the written name because I'm going by Twitter ID, and that's because you can change your Twitter name like whenever you want. Like you can change your Twitter name. Like I've changed my Twitter name like at least 3 times in the history of my Twitter account. So yeah, no, the thing I should do though is I should actually save out the Twitter name so that I can have some way of knowing who of these are who. But I won't worry about that just yet because what is this crash about? Um, the line number might be slightly off because when I change like the lines, like I'm guessing it actually means that like, yep, I know what it is. Do I? I think I know what it is. Hold on. Action dictionary. Action dictionary. No, maybe not. Hold on. No. I was gonna say like if an action came in through Twitter that hadn't been represented. No, I don't know what that was about. That's just really weird. Why would this crash? This is oh yeah, so the part of the script that we're looking at right now is you might have noticed on my secret panel during an event it updates with the running total, the running tally of the thank you for the shout out, Douglas. uh, uh, yeah, and like I left that event running for a while, so it updates that tally every 10 seconds, but somehow eventually it updated the tally or eventually it just crashed while trying to update the tally. I wish I knew like exactly what line of code it was trying to point me at because, right now it's like how would it? So the key error in order for this so this is the name of a user, right? I don't know what user because I haven't started saving one of the Twitter users, right? Actually, I guess I could find out by going to each of their profiles and seeing which one has that number in the URL. I'm shot in the dark. It's creative because creative was the most active. So, oops, oops. No, I didn't mean to go there. Oh no, actually, I guess it wouldn't. Oh, sorry. I won't go to your main Twitter page while on stream. Sorry, that's unnecessary. That's gratuitous. Okay. Uh, what was Yeah. So I'm interested in fixing this, but like, for one thing, it was working for a while, and I just like let it sit for too long, and then it crashed. So I also don't know. Like, for all I know, this is a crash that like had existed previously. I just wish I don't know. I wish I knew the actual line number instead of because like the one of the other unfun things about this IDE is that if I change the line numbers, like it still points to the same line number. Like yeah, no, it still points to the same line number and still pointing to the same line, and so you know, so okay, so where are we using we're using event dictionary. Yeah, we're using what's it? So what's the case where so the case where like you're in the event dictionary but not in the player dictionary, is that because like if we're looping over the event dictionary of or if we're looping over the keys in the event dictionary, then we couldn't get, so it'd be the action dictionary. The no, because no, the value of an event dictionary, the key of an event dictionary would be a player name, but the value of an event dictionary would be an action name, so it wouldn't be that. Or at least it'd be a really weird error if this name was coming up somewhere in that. I feel like it has to be that. Wait. What? That wasn't in a half an hour, was it? No, that couldn't have been a half an hour. The script was not running for half an hour. I don't think. I'm just wondering if like. Wait, I should look at fade time. Because like, what if? Wait, no. What just happened? Oh, I don't. Sometimes it like makes me search over here when I'm trying to search over here. I don't know what that's about. Fade. Yeah, because wait. So like, I guess if like if the user had like faded out during the event, then hypothetically they would no longer be in the player dictionary, and that could cause that error. But if oh wait, no, wait, that's not it. Where's the fade time? Oh, did I never actually even finish implementing it? Because I never finished implementing it. Well, that's probably not the problem. I was putting it down where? I was putting it down in the part where I put it where a few other times. I put it where passive points. Yeah, like around here. Yeah, fade time. Wait, what? Yeah. Wait. So for peaky, no. Oh, wait, no, that totally could be it. That totally could be it. Because if peaky in parade, player decks peaky part equals true. Yeah, no, I'm not checking if event on. Yep. Yeah, no, I'm almost certain that's it now. Okay. Yeah, that's like the only sensible explanation. I feel like it's the only sensible explanation I can think of. So I'm gonna call it the explanation. Um, no, so I should still test at least one more time. Plus, like, you guys just tried to run from a monster. Who knows what's about to happen? Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, what was the actual? Actually, no. I guess most people tried to stay still, but tried to run. So uh, hold on. There's at least one Twitter reply as well. Let me just check that real quick. And then and then we can test this out. And I think, well, so the reason I'm a bit casual right now is because I feel like it's gonna work, which maybe that's just silly. Maybe I shouldn't be so naive. But all right, two people tried to run, so we'll see how this goes. Okay. But I feel like I don't know. I feel like we're getting to that point where it's like almost working, and so yeah, we're still finding like a few bugs here and there, but it's just like at this point it's like more functional than it is broken. So that's just a very nice feeling. So all right, so should we check? Actually, let's not check p key parade first. Let's say if event on. So if event on, if event on, if event on, then oh yeah, no, actually we only have to do if event on and and p key in event dictionary dot keys, because this means that the player is currently participating in an event, and if they're currently participating in an event, we add them to the quit dictionary. We don't kick them out immediately. The quit dictionary is for people who quit during an event, but they'll still get credit for the event, so they don't leave the simulation immediately. So quit dictionary dot or wait, why is it a dictionary and not just a list? I mean, I know the answer to that, and it's because I set it up before I used lists and back when I was using dictionaries for everything. But yeah, because I I always just say quit dictionary name equals 1. It should be a list. Maybe I'll convert it to a list someday. But whatever. That's how I had been doing it. So then, okay, so then this becomes else if. Alright. Alright, so that's good. I feel like it didn't wait a half an hour. Or maybe I just was really slow in debugging that stuff. Either way. Alright. Let's do what? Yeah, let's run the script again. And everything will magically work perfectly forever. Forever and ever. Oh yeah, I can't do Oh, yeah, no, I can just eyeball this. I can just like roughly uh um okay, so I don't know if you guys remember this story so far. Uh it's so actually it's the dead of night. I say actually too much. It's the dead of night. Of night. uh, you can uh, you can clearly see a lake, or you can clearly see the rippling surface of a nearby pond, thanks to the brilliant illumination of dot dot dot. Sorry. Uh, Titanic fire golem sauntering towards your camp. Um, uh, oh yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try something. Hold on. Oh wait, no, I shouldn't. I shouldn't try this because this isn't gonna work with Twitter, and I'm testing Twitter right now. Darn it. All right, I'll have to try that later. Uh, oh yeah. So what am I doing? Uh, uh, so the people, yeah, no, the people who stayed still and looked around. Oh, thank you, thank you, creative. um, yeah, technically the people who, if the game hadn't crashed, if I had completed the event, the people who chose to stay still technically won, or like technically had the superior outcome of that event. So let me think. Uh, oh yeah. So the pond is in so unfortunately unfortunately the pond is in the opposite direction. Some campers chose to sprint. Shoot, I'm going on to my third tweet. Sorry, guys. um, uh, so, wait, hold on. So, right, then, uh, you can, probably, reach the water, if you, oh, if you're able to, distract the, golem, by throwing logs, you might all make it to the water. Well, don't worry about all those tweets, cause what the heck just happened? Pev count. Oh. Oh, that was my text counter. What what happened to it? Count. What is the? It's not explaining the error. Oh, unknown option normal. I didn't tell you. What? I didn't tell you a weird option. Oh, I think that's just a dumb tkinter bug. I feel like that has to be a dumb tkinter bug. Cause I. What? That makes no sense. It's giving an error here. I don't know if you can read it. It's like down on the bottom of the screen. It says so like here's like where it started happening in like my code, but then like the actual error is like way down in tkinter. That's stupid. I don't like that. What the heck? That's not polite. Maybe it was just because I exceeded the limit of like. Hold on, I'm just gonna try running the script again real fast, and then I'm just gonna try hitting that limit. See if so I'm just gonna put in a bunch of vertical bars. No, that. What the heck? It's doing a fine job of keeping track of all those numbers. See, because it's supposed to. Yeah. Look, I can even make it exceed its. So it does a comma separated thing where like whenever I put in a vertical bar, it stops counting the previous section and it starts counting the next section. So like, what the heck? What the heck? What the literal heck? I'm not enthusiastic about that because that's not fun. Like, what? All I'm doing is saying config text equals blah blah blah, and then apparently it's freaking out about something. I like my text counter. I don't want to get rid of the text counter. How else am I gonna know? How else am I gonna know where to break my tweets? I mean, I could just. One of my tasks is to basically. I'm gonna put it in. I want to. No, I don't. I don't want to though. Like I was thinking, like the back, my other like whatever would be to automatically like detect like where the like so just write like as much text as I want. Which actually maybe this is better because maybe it'd stop encouraging me to get so like wordy and like ready and long writing and stuff with this stuff. But like um uh I'm just not enthusiastic. Yeah, the alternative would be to just write whatever text and without like being cognizant of like where the breaks would happen, just like at the time that the text is finished, it would go through, it would like go to the 140th character, and presumably that wouldn't be like perfectly at the end of a sentence, and so it would go back and like backtrack and like try and find where's the cleanest break, and then like put in the breaks automatically. I mean, the alternative is I could just use instead of like status update on Twitter, I could use status updates, and it could just like automatically cut the tweets. Like, but I think it would actually just like cut tweets in the middle of words and stuff. I don't know. Maybe it would be smart enough to not cut them in the middle of a word, but like, I think that would be like the least tidy of the options. I'm just like annoyed that it's stupid decided to crash while doing what, as far as I can tell, is like a very straightforward thing. All it has to do is it just has to set that text. And yet somehow it just did not like setting that text. What the heck? I mean, was it like, did I have no clue what happened. It doesn't make any sense to me. I just wish it would, I don't know, not ever do that. I wish it would just not ever do that. I could try and think of a different way to convey that information, but no, that's dumb. It should just work, is what should happen. It should just work. I mean, the only other thing I can think is that, like, I'm updating the text on a different, like, the tkinter panel is on a different thread than this thing is, but that's only because I don't know how to put this thing on the same thread. So, because like the tkinter thread is like tkinter.main loop is like basically the entire thing, I think. So like, I I could I could add a button on the panel that calculates the text length or something dumb like that instead of having it update automatically. But that's dumb. It's like I don't want to do that. I assume it's threads because like I can't think of a single other reason why it wouldn't just work super fine like it always did. Frustrating. All right, I mean like what I should be doing right now is just like ignore that basically, or like I should just take that. I should just take out that feature for now. I should just take that out for now, and I should use like a stupid feature instead. The line numbers didn't change, right? That was the actual source of the error, right? Because I haven't changed the line numbers since restarting the script. I haven't actually edited the script at all. I'm pretty sure. And it was a tkinter error, so this is like the only tkinter line right here. Well, no, I guess there's also this, but uh, uh, so I'll just disable this for now and just go blind and just hope I don't exceed the character limit. I don't even know what happens if I do exceed the character limit. Presumably wonderfully great things and no errors at all. Whatever it does, I'm sure it's like super great. No, I won't fix that yet. I'm just gonna live with it for a minute, I guess. I wonder if there's like a. Actually, sorry. I know I really should be finishing testing that other stuff, but this is just really nagging because I don't know. It's really just. It's just like an awful blend of like disappointing and stupid. So I'm just gonna look up like if there's like a method that happens on like when you change like a text widget, because like I don't know. So like what are these? These are the widget options. So like um you can change a lot of stuff here, so that could be good. No, I'm not seeing anything along those lines. So I could set a button for it. But that's awful. Wait, what if... No. No. Alright, I stopped liking Kinter. Hey, Toasty Coconut Party! Sorry. I just happen to remember your name from yesterday. Toasty Coconut Party! How's it going? Alright, sorry, yeah, Alright. But I don't mind, like, when something breaks and it's really easy to work around, like, I don't mind. I don't mind switching, like, what I'm doing. But, like, when tkinter, like, breaks something that it doesn't provide, like, a convenient alternative for, like, that's just annoying. And, maybe I shouldn't be using tkinter. Maybe I don't have a better option, though, like, off the top of my head. So, alright, yeah, sorry, I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna, get rid of that from here, real quick, sorry, I'll get back to the testing and, like, completing the feature that we worked on all day in just a moment, but, this is just irksome, and I want to fix it, So, alright, so there's all that stuff, and then, so like def, excuse me, count, characters, So if not event on, no, we don't have to care about event on. Lines, actually, yeah, whatever. I'll do, no, that's just another thing to, it's just another thing to, that's just another thing to, declare global. So, lines equals blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, this is so global pev text, I guess. Oh yeah, and I should undent that a little bit. Shift tab. Okay, so pev text get blah 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 count equals yeah, lines equals blah blah. All right, pev count. All right, so yeah, pev count needs to change because pev count is a label, but now it's going to be a button. And specifically, it'll be a button that sets its own text. So command equals count characters. Alright. Is that? Oh yeah, so this is like global pev count. Alright. Do I have to do anything else? Hopefully that's fine. Maybe we'll make it a little bit wider. Nah. No, if we make it wider, this other stuff, it'll just mess up the UI in different ways. Alright, well, whatever, I'm just going to restart the script. Sorry. I don't usually restart the script in the middle of an event, but I'm just annoyed. So, floops. Alright. That button's stupid and sucks. I should fix that so it just doesn't look as stupid anymore. Alright, so does it at least work? Alright. And if I insert vertical bar characters, it still works. Alright, well that's disappointing. Not that specifically, just in general. How'd error? Alright. Alright, so yeah. So the camp. What now? What the heck? Just not responding. Just nope. Just not responding. You know. Whatevs. I changed basically nothing, and now it's just like, all right, I don't care what that was. So the camp is lit in the camp is lit brightly by the glowing blaze of a towering fire golem. Light glints off the light glints on the rippling surface of a nearby vertical bar. Unfortunately, the lake is in the opposite direction. Some adventurers started to sprint. Character count. If you distract the golem by throwing, distract should be the distract the golem by throwing logs, you might all escape to the waterline. Character count 173. Stupid. Um, Flake is in the opposite direction. I won't get into this mess if the character count updated constantly instead of updating when I click the stupid button. I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter. So some adventurers are sprinting in the wrong direction. Yeah, 139. There we go. Blam. Celsius. Huh. Does it just not make the event noise when I use the secret panel, or is that just a coincidence that it didn't make the event noise and that I was using the secret panel? I don't know. Oh, whoops. I should not be there. Sorry. Doop-a-doop. Oh, whoops, I forgot to set the event type. Hold on, wait. Secret panel. Can't know the event type. Alright, there we go. Who knows, maybe the event type won't matter, because maybe it'll just crash before we ever get there. Alright, so I'll test this out by, oh, thank you, Creative. You're on top of it. Just because I'm so sure it's going to work this time and not crash and be otherwise blurbs or whatever, I'm going to also, yeah, wait, hold on. Distract the golem with fancy tap dance routine while throwing logs. Blammo. Alright, so yeah, like before, it should be updating correctly, and it looks like it is, so that's good. That's good. Hey, look, mine came through and everything. Delightful. Yeah, alright, so all of this seems to be working now. Except for the fact that we keep finding new and fun crashes all over the place. So, other than that, alright, so I should probably hit the conclude event button so that we can actually like end one of these events before we hit one of those crashes. Because who knows, maybe there'll be crashes when we conclude the event. No, that seemed fine. And also, good job, guys. We did it. Perfect. Oh, I meant to make that one multi, because I was going to test multi. Right. I was like, why is everyone only choosing one option? Right. Alright, so I'll, hey, congratulations, if dog then. Yeah! Way to go. Alright, okay, so participation... Wait a second. Did it not make a new one? I thought there should be... Oh, maybe I just deleted the old ones. Or did it really not make a new one? Oh, no, okay. Yeah, maybe... I think I deleted the old one of the old ones. And there have only been 2 successful completed events, I think, since we fixed it. Alright, so now I'm going to try one more thing. I'm going to... the event is over, so I'm going to try... Alright, so yeah, so... yeah, so... Right. Oh. Huh. Yeah, no, okay. I should test something else as well, but the first thing I'm going to test is I'm going to switch over to a different Twitter account, one that has not participated in the event yet, and I'm going to now participate in the event late. So, because you know how you can participate in an event after it's over if you missed it for whatever reason. Oh, good. So I'm gonna try that now and see if that works. And if it works, we should see a notification pop up here, and also my other Twitter account should get added to this list. Oh, but it's gonna be hard to tell because the Twitter accounts here are listed by their index number, just because that's how that works. Floops. All right. Uh, wow. The autocomplete on my mobile device. I just hit the pound sign, and it automatically came up with both distract and escape as like the two. But I only even chose one of those, so it must have just like known from. Oh, because I'm replying to a tweet that has those words in it. That's kind of nice. At least for this version of the app. All right, it's the tweet is in. So the next time we see the so like this number print that we're seeing here is yeah, oh yeah, so for the next one I test, I'll do the next one can be a multi. All right, yeah, so uh huh. Well, that's weird. So we saw some of the prints, but then I would have expected another print. I would have expected like the late entry print. And like did it add a new. No, it didn't. Okay. So that part's not working. Excuse me. That part's clearly not working because here we saw distract escape. That was the I know it wasn't multi, but whatever. That was the thing that I said. And all right, let's look at that code path, I guess, because it's similar to the other one. But like, yeah. So whereas if PCT list blah blah whatever end time less than etc etc. Oh, the end time. It was still listing the end time as -1. Well, that would explain why. Wait. Yeah, that's weird. Why would why would it had? It shouldn't be describing the end time as -1 anymore. It should be describing the end time as I'm apparently not setting the end time. I just found out, and I'm not. Okay, so yeah, that would be an example of why it's not working. Oh, I'm saving out the end time, but I'm not setting it live. Yep, I'm saving out the end time so the data gets saved correctly. So I bet if I look over here, like the end time. Yep. Oh, because that's the other thing. I'm just not saving it out at all. Right. I never actually got to that step. Because I'm saving out, instead of just saving out the duration, I'm actually saving out the end time and the. Wait, am I? Hold on. I think I had started to change like the data format there, and then I just kind of like stopped in the middle of it. So, whoops. Sorry, that one was just an oversight, I guess. I was kind of all over the place earlier today, implementing like 3 features concurrently. So, yeah. Where's the part where we save out the save string? It gets yeah, it gets the frame time minus the event start time. Event start time. Yeah. Wait, frame time minus. No, wait. Frame time minus event start time? No. That's not right. Wait, framed. Huh. Oh, that's interesting. I'd have expected a much weirder answer than 140. If, Whoa, what just happened? Oh, it just moved over. I don't know why that happened. Alright, I'd have expected a much weirder answer considering I'm mixing, event start time is based on the seconds value of the tweet, whereas frame time is based on the seconds value of the current frame. So apparently that like 3.9 hours or 3.9 years that we looked up earlier, that must have been like the start of the epoch, because that's like I don't know. Frame time is apparently relative to the epoch, as we found by reading docs yesterday or earlier today. I forget when that happened. All right. Either way, what's happening here is not what should be happening here. I don't think it should be. No, is it? No, I guess that's kind of right actually. Oh yeah, so actually, if anything, for consistency's sake, event start time should be decided by. Yeah, wait. Event start time actually shouldn't be decided here. Event start time should be. Yeah. Okay, wait. Sorry. Uh, yeah. Okay. Forget that. Sorry. I'd set that earlier after having said it another way previously, but no. I think I'm actually setting on the idea that I should have done it the way I was doing it in the first place. So let's go to the place where we initialize event. Oh, I can also get rid of this at this point. I really don't see myself ever going back to this approach. It's dead to me. Alright. Whoa, wait, what did I just do? I missed a line. Uh, alright. Save that, and then, oh yeah, so the part where we initialize the event will actually be the part where we set the event start time. That's how we had it before, but yeah. Alright, so event start time equals frame time. And that's because we the end of the event, we're getting at that by frame time, and so they should just be on the same time scale. I mean, it turns out like the Twitter time and the frame time were on the same time scale, but I'd rather know that they're on the correct correct time scale than like being happy that coincidentally they're on the same time scale. So yeah, so then the other thing that we're gonna actually save out now, and I'll go back and I'll edit the two data whatever's that we. Oh no, I'm really just gonna scrap this data and start over. Womp womp. But that's fine. I can still run all the tests I need on my next whatever I do with stuff. So I'm going to bring down the script because I'll be bringing it back up in just a second. Yeah, so we're going to save out, and we have to change how we load the data too, because when we're saving the stuff out, we're going to save so this is the duration, or this is like the duration, but then we're also going to save out the start time. Wait. we're gonna save out the start time, but differently. All right, so hold on. I know this is gonna seem weird, but whatever. Okay. Participation has the idea of an end time. We're gonna also give it the idea of a duration. Wait, end time? No, we're gonna give it. Oh man, this is weird. All right, it's gonna. All right, we're changing some stuff. Hold on to your butts. Sorry. Start time equals 0. Duration equals -1. All right, so we have to go back to that part that was mostly working, but we just broke it. But first, we'll go to this other part first. We broke it for a good reason, though. So, all right. Where's the create event? It's further up. Yeah. So, sorry. So, new tweets index 0. Wait, post updates extend? Oh, I am using post updates. Interesting. Just I guess because in case I hit an error or whatever. All right. Yeah, I really don't want to. I really wish that character count just worked because like, I don't want like junky tweets that are like split at weird times, and I also don't want to be constantly like having to check that. Having to click the button to check the line number. So I should probably do the other idea, the one where it like. No, I don't even like the idea where I calculate where to break it cleanly because like. It's never. I'm just annoyed right now. I'm so annoyed. Like, T-Kinder, you had one job. Alright, I can't think about that right now. New tweets index 0 dot created at in seconds is the start time. So pctp new pctp id dot start time equals that. And when we save this stuff out, we're going to save out the duration. So we're going to save out the start time. So yeah, so the so it's the this dude plus dot duration. No, start time. Plus new line character. Hey, Beer1234, how's it going? Welcome. And then so this string frame time event start time. This is also the duration. So stop being selected. Stop. Why are you still selected? Stop being selected. Stop. What are you doing? What the heck is going on? Oh no, I just scrolled out. I just zoomed out for some reason. What the heck is going on? I don't like it. I don't know if you've... Wow, this thing takes forever to freaking zoom. Oh, maybe it just isn't like how big this file is. Maybe it's one of those. One of those jerks. How do I reset zoom to... Zoom... I don't want to be zoomed in or out. Now I can't tell if I am. I think this is probably the right text size. I don't care. Alright. Stop! Oh, I'm really done with this IDE right now. I'm done with a lot of this stuff right now. Alright, so... yeah. Alright, this is what the duration equals. I guess here is a weird time to kind of declare that, but whatever. I don't care. Dot duration equals that, and then alright, so now we just have to go fix that thing that was mostly working, except then I just broke it, which was, yeah, this IDE is like really sucky right now. I know I'm getting a little punchy myself, but I'm not 100% to blame. This IDE is actually kind of sucky right now. I'm only partially to blame. Alright, so... Right, yeah, so we had been referencing end time, but now we'll... Ugh. I guess we can just calculate end time. Actually, we don't use it that much. We use it, like, what, twice? That's fine. Actually, no, I guess we use it up here, too. So we use it, like, 4 times. But one of those is just a print. So end time... Oh yeah, this one's not calculated. This one's just duration. Duration less than 0. That means it's still going, because we don't have the duration until the end of the event. So where are the other the points that we were referencing end time? Oh yeah, well this doesn't exist anymore, so we'll change this to duration. And then, yeah, so these other times are a little awkward because we're actually going to be calculating them. So it's going to be created at in seconds. Oh yeah, no, this one's fine. Created at in seconds. We can just use start time for this one. This one's fine. So instead of 24 hours after the end of the event, it's 24 hours after the start of the event, which I think is equally valid. Like those are both entirely arbitrary values. So, all right, end time. This is the one that I have to actually do some math, because the created at in seconds has to be less than or equal to start time plus duration. I can't use a fake end time for this. So yeah, there we go. And now we're respecting all the timescales and all that. Oh, we're not loading in the data correctly yet. We're still loading it in as if there's only one time value, but now there are two. I guess I could put them on the same line. I don't have to actually like break the line. I could just do, yeah, I'll just do it that way instead. So it'll just be like the, I'll just break it with a space character instead of with a new line character. So start time and duration will just be broken with a space. That way I don't have to change all the line numbers and stuff. They're very related numbers, so. Where's that happen? Happens further up here. Happens like in this region. Nope, further up. Happens in like this region, right there. We just passed it. Alright, so yeah, so value pt end time is not a real thing. Start time equals float lines 2 dot split space character index 0 space character index 0 and duration feels like the same thing except index 1. Hey Miniman! How's it going? Alright, so now this should work. I hope. Let's find out. Oh god, I want my character counter. I want my character counter. No. I miss character counter. Oh yeah, wow, perfect distract, perfect escape. So I guess the golem just kind of like wanders off. So the golem lazily am I streaming late today? Am I? It's like 7:30. Oh, you're asking if I will stream late today? Probably not very late, because I started streaming very early today. I started streaming like on time, actually. Pretty close to like what I actually consider on time, so I don't know. We'll see. I'm not nearly done with what I'm working on, so who knows, maybe I will stay for a while. The golem lazily crashes off towards the mountains in the west. While you're there, or while you're here, you could go for a swim, or go actually no, everything went perfectly, so you go for a swim or wait, no, you go for a swim. This should be multi. Wait, I should activate multi now so I don't forget to do it later. You could go for a swim. Fish. Fish for breakfast. Fish for breakfast? That sounds awful. Fish for fun, then. You go for a swim. Fish a bit. I don't know. Whatever. Why am I thinking hard on this one? You could even take a nap. Or, oh wait, what's my character count? Freaking invisible character count. You could nap even. Character count? Ah, 140! 140 even! Alright, cool. Excelsior. All right. Oh shoot, multi probably didn't get tweeted out, or if it did, it got tweeted out in a separate tweet. Ew, what happened? Oh god, what happened? Uh, okay, no, it just didn't get tweeted out. That's technically better, I guess, except that I have to fix that, I guess. Because if multi, then I have to just add an extra however many characters at the end of the character count. Ugh. Why have you forsaken me, character count? This literally ruined my entire life. By literally, I mean not literally. And by ruined, I mean not ruined. Uh, but still, you get the point. uh, oh yeah, okay, so I have to run 2 tests with this event. I have to, I'm going to, with one of my accounts, I'm going to tabulate the results late. I'm going to submit, I'm going to tweet during the event, and then before the tweet gets read in, I'm going to end the event so that it has to get read in retroactively. That's going to be one of the tests. And then after the event is fully concluded, then I'm going to... oh, and that was the one that actually wasn't working. The other one was to, after the event... Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I might have to run some of these tests again. Even more so. But, we'll see. Yeah. All right. So stuff's working a lot for the most part. Let's. All right. I'll get ready to run this test. So first, I'll switch to one of my accounts and prep the tweet. I don't have to be too careful with timing because I have a 1 minute gap between these occurrences. So as long as I hit that 1 minute gap, I should be fine. So I'll try and exaggerate it as much as possible to get kind of like a worst case scenario. Let's see. Oh no. Oh, that's weird. Even though actually this is a good test because even though you replied with swimfish nap, it only picked up the swim part. What's that about? Does it not realize this event is multi? Hold on, let's see if it even realizes this event is multi. Maybe that was broken and I just didn't notice it recently. So in chat, if I do swimfish nap, is it going to pick up all 3? This takes like 10 seconds. Yeah, okay, so it does know it's a multi-event. It's just for some reason it's not reading it as a multi-event from Twitter, which is weird because I'm reading it in like basically the same way. All right, so first things first. If cur.ev multi, if name not in event dictionary name equals for I in range cur.ev actions oh wait, I only did half of it. Yes, that would explain it. So yeah, I forgot to all right, that's fortunately it's a very simple mistake, so that's good. All right, so for a key in was it research? For a key in research, event dict name cur.ev actions index a key equal true. A key, yeah, because with tweets we're not toggling or whatever. Actually, no, I guess we could, right? Right, because you don't get added to the... Whoa. Yeah, no, there's no, I could just leave it like this, and I think it would actually work that if you tweet it again, hypothetically you could toggle. Wow. Yeah, no, I was thinking it would be a hassle to to set that up, but actually no, I think it's free and automatic. You can just, if you tweet multiple times during the event. Oh, no, no, no. The thing that might not work is that if only the first one gets picked up, then you might get cut off, and like the other one might yeah, if it's not read in time, then it'll go with the other one, but other than that, like there's no real problem with it, I guess. Other than that. All right, so yeah, so let me set up this test case. Doop doop. So reply. I'll go with nap. Napping seems good. Okay, so that's ready. All right, so now I'm gonna wait for this next numbers whatever, because if once these numbers come in, like this weird number line, that will indicate that it's just read new tweets. And so I'm gonna send the tweet immediately after it reads the new tweets, and then I'm gonna wait a moment, and then I'm gonna end the event, just to make sure that the timing works out in like the worst possible way. So it could happen anytime. It could happen exactly 1 minute and 5 seconds after the last time it happened. Anytime now. I'm gonna blink and it's gonna happen. Oh god, my eyes are drying out. No, come on. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Well, in the good... Okay, there it goes. So in the good news column, it takes a freaking while, so I can sit here and chill out a minute to make sure it recognizes that the tweet did in fact occur during the valid whatever criteria period. Alright, so conclude event. Oh no! Are you serious? Stupid! What did I do? What? Shut up. I'm not trying to concat... Oh, you're talking about this line. Yeah. Stupid. Whatever. Alright. Alright, one more time. Once more into the fray. So that was nice. Morning dawns. Morning dawns. And you re-awake, refreshed. If you inform the king's guards of the golem, you might get a reward. Character count. If you, I'm gonna try splitting actions between two tweets because that should still work. Oh yeah, and I have to do this multi. Shoot. Well, this event isn't gonna make very much sense multi, but I want to test multi, so whatever. If you bring back the golem's heart, you might get a great reward. Or if you go capture, not capture. You go obtain the golem's heart, you might get a great reward. Excelsior. Multi. Oops, I forgot to set the event type. Whatever. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so now same test as last time. So multi should work for this one, although I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I guess I can test that. If you obtain back the course. This is why you shouldn't like type and then delete and then type, because you sometimes leave stupid phrasiness in what you're typing. As a lesson to you all. Alright, so I'll just run the test real quick. Or actually, so obtain, just so at least one person's participated in the event. Alright, yeah, that's correct. So let's go, whatever. This doesn't make sense, but inform, obtain. Alright, so I'm going to do the timing thing once more. Oh, cool. Alright, I think it, oh, cool, I think the multi thing did work, because it looks like it picked up creatives, I think that's how it worked. I don't know. Can't be certain. Yeah, no, because creative's the only person who, yeah, alright, so multi is working. Thank you for checking that. Alright, so I'm going to do the timing thing again, where once those numbers pop up, I'm going to hit tweet, and then I'm going to end the event a short time after, and we'll see if that one qualifies for what and how and who and the whatnot, and it's entirely likely that it won't, just because we were seeing some issues with like the late whatevers earlier with other stuff. Alright, there we go. So the numbers came through. I wait a second. I tweet. I wait a little while longer, just to make sure that it's recognized as validly within the time limit. And then I will conclude the event. Now. Alright, so the event concluded nicely. And, let's see what happens. What happens next? So we should get, once it does this numbers thing again, it should recognize that there's a new tweet, and it should give srsly_bz, the Twitter account that just tweeted. It should give 2 points, because I chose the same options as creative, which is this character here. Man, nope. Well, all right. At least we're testing the right thing. It's always the prince. It's always the freaking prince. Oh man. All right. I guess this isn't technically the print, but it's always that stupid like lack of like honestly like Python is like, well, I know how to convert this thing to a string, and obviously it wants to be a string. Should I do that, or should I just crash? That's Python. That's my impression of Python. All right. So the other good news is if I restart the script, because that excuse me, because that participation data should have worked and stuff, it actually, when I restart the script, it'll attempt to process the tweet again, and we can still run the test, because it'll just keep trying to, because right now I don't have, like, what I will do at some point is I'll as I process tweets, I'll save out like how far we've gone through processing tweets. Oh, wait a second. Ooh. Oh, you know what just occurred to me is in order to do that, I would have to process them in the correct order. I'd have to assuredly process them in the correct order, otherwise I could, like, it's the gaps thing that I had to deal with earlier. So yikes. I mean, there's an easy way I could get around this. It's just slightly awkward. I could I could only because yeah, so the way the way that I'm currently, oops, don't mind that. Oops, no, don't mind that either. Hold on. The way that I'm currently reading in the tweets is so like the tweets like gradually and like they just like they just come in and they just like build up. Hold on, wait. So over time, like the number of tweets just keeps like going up and up and up and up and up. And so like let's say this is when we start the script, right? The first thing it does is it takes like a chunk of those tweets. It takes like as many as it can pick up, and it reads in this many, and it starts processing them. Or no, it doesn't even start processing them. Well, I mean, actually, right now it does. It starts processing immediately, and then as soon as it can, it gets another chunk, and then as soon as it can, it gets another chunk, and as soon as it can, it gets another chunk, and then once it's gotten all of the previous chunks, then it goes up to the top, like because this line, hypothetically, it just keeps going up. And so then, as soon as it gets to the bottom, it starts at the top again, and it gets like another chunk, and gets another chunk, and gets another chunk. So what I could do is instead of just processing immediately, I could only process through these completed chunks, which it would take longer to process, hypothetically. But I'd always kind of been I'd probably always be processing these faster than I'd be finding them anyways, because the restrictions on how fast I'm allowed to look for these things is actually pretty slow. So I could just do that, I guess. Because yeah, the thing in the back of my mind that I was thinking like, oh, I'll just have to do that one thing, that wouldn't work as well as I thought. The alternative would be I could just like keep track of like the ranges over which I've no, I'll probably just do the I'll probably just do it in strictly in chronological order, I guess. Yeah. All right. So when I run the script, it should, like I said, it should process that whatever. Once it does the that thing. Yeah, I should get rid of that print that like covers up like everything. Hold on. Oh, I also have like a million notepads open right now. Sorry, one second. All right. So, huh? Wait. Yeah. Huh? Wait a second. It saw this one. It didn't process it though. That's weird. What? Oh, did it already count me as participating in that event? I don't think it would have. Well, it didn't crash this time, so that's good. But it didn't add me to having participated in the event either. What the heck? It didn't even like try and process it. Because like if it tried to process it, it would have come out with these prints as like, the research, the participation action, whatever. So, oh, wait, no. It wouldn't try and process it until, after it had loaded in the events data, or the participation data. So it's not like it failed in that regard. I wouldn't imagine. For some reason the participation list doesn't show up here. I don't know what that's about. But yeah, it has two indexes, which probably correspond to the dictionary has two indexes, which probably correspond to the two, yeah, it corresponds to the two indexes. Alright. So that's weird. I mean, hypothetically, it should be reprocessing every event that has participation data. It just happens right now that only that one event has participation data. So I'll try the other tests. Because hypothetically, both of these tests should get reprocessed every time I restart the script. Although didn't seem to work very well with the first one, but all right. Where is it? Trusty Bard. Trusty Bard. Uh, uh, let's go with obtain. Blammo. All right. Let's see what happens. There it goes. All right. Well, it got picked up. It just didn't. It just didn't try and process it. And why? And why did it not try and process it? I'm gonna try and figure that out tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see. Um, I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably like it stopped crashing, which is nice. It's not processing like all of the data, but it's processing tweets during the event, which is good, and it's not crashing. Like it did that one time, like when it wasn't like loaded data, when it was like live data, it did like evaluate far enough down this code path in order to crash on like the last line. So that was good, and I fixed the crash that it had. So that seems good too. I'll I can tomorrow. I can try and figure out why it's not. Wait, yeah, uh, yeah. No, I just don't. I'll add. I'll put in a little more debug information. Like, well, okay. I guess actually, in reply to status ID. No, it's claiming. Wait, it's not even printing this one, and it should print this one as long as in reply to status ID is in PTCP dictionary keys, and that actually we checked is in fact true. Like we saw, like that is like the I was literally replying to one of these. Um, I'm probably not printing that information, but I assure you, I was. Uh, hmm. So that's weird. Um, yeah, I'm gonna add to the backlog a task for what? Yeah, so process tweets in chronological order, save save floor. Yeah. Uh, those are actually two very related things, so I'll make them as two sentences. All right, and then yeah, I'm gonna switch over to Facecam because you might be able to guess. If you've seen the stream before, you might be able to guess why I'm in Facecam right now. Um, I'm going to quickly look online to see if there isn't another cool. Oh, I found one. I was going to look for another cool dev streamer online, and I found one. So I'll probably kick it over to that channel in just a moment. And last thing, though, I'll just say thank you to everyone who tuned in today. I am about ready to call it for the evening, but I plan to be back soon and I stream a lot, right? So I hope to see you all again in the near future. And until next time, have a wonderful whatever time of day it is where you are. And you know who to tweet at if you have any questions until the next time I'm online. So bye guys, bye. Thank you to everyone for helping test and all that good stuff. So see you guys in the near future. Bye. Uh, uh, all right. And now I will stop streaming. Bye.